Welcome to the SIF Agent for eSIS New Year Rollover Process podcast. I'm Michael Ingalls, a Senior Technical Trainer here at Pearson. Let's get started. Here's the agenda for this session. We'll talk about the New Year Rollover documentation that is available, discuss the New Year Rollover process for the eSIS SIF Agent, and then show you a demonstration of the New Year Rollover process. We'll finish by looking at support that is available to you. There is a solution available from Pearson Data Solutions Customer Support Center website. It's solution number 298, entitled New Year Rollover Process Procedures for the SIF Agent for eSIS. Another document is the New Year Rollover article along with the SIF School Year Transition Checklist that you have received by way of email. Both of these documents can be found as solution number 188 on the Pearson Data Solutions Customer Support Center website. Once you have gathered and reviewed all documentation, you're ready to move forward. Discuss how to complete the New Year Rollover process for the eSIS SIF Agent. This is an easy multi-step process. First, you will unregister each zone in the agent. Next, you will disable event reporting. After that, you shut down the agent. Most times the agent is running as a Windows service. If this is the case, go to Services and change the service from automatic to manual. This will prevent the agent from starting up if the server is rebooted before you are ready. If you are not running on a Windows server, in other words, you're running in standalone mode, so you will shut down the agent and then move on to the next step. Next, you'll complete the eSIS end-of-year processing. This is the final process you do in preparation to start the new school year. Start up the Windows service, change it back to automatic, and open up the agent console. If you are not running as a Windows service, start up the agent by using the standalone method. Once you restart the agent, you will clear the app event queue, followed by going to the agent settings and change the school year. You will then enable event reporting with restarting the agent as the last step of the process. You are now ready to work on any subscribing SIF agents. Let's go ahead and look at a demonstration of the process. First step in the New Year Rollover process is to unregister each zone. This is done by highlighting the zone first, then go to Zone, Control, and Unregister. Hit the Confirm on Yes, and it will disconnect that zone. You will complete this process for each of your zones. Again, it will be to highlight the zone, go then to Zone, Control, and Unregister. The second step is to disable event reporting. This is done by going to File and down to Agent Settings. In the Agent Settings window, you're going to go to SIF Messaging, and here on the right-hand side, you will uncheck the box Enable Event Reporting. Once you've completed that, hit Close. The third step is to shut down the agent. Again, this is done by going to File and Shut Down Agent. Hit OK to confirm, and you're ready to move to the next part of this. If you are running as a Windows service, or if you have a daemonized process that allows you to emulate a Windows service, it is important to stop it for the entire time. If I hit refresh, you'll notice that now my agent is no longer running. I want to change the properties from automatic to manual. You'll do a right mouse click once you've found the eSIS SIF agent in your list, scroll down to Properties, and change the drop-down box from automatic to manual. Hit Apply, OK, and now that I've completed this process, I can move on to complete the entire New Year Rollover process within the application itself. I've now completed the process in my eSIS application and I'm ready to start the agent up again. The first step is to go again back to my Windows services or my daemonized process and reestablish it to be an automatic process. To do this again, you highlight the official agent, eSIS SIF Agent, With the right mouse click, you would go to Properties. I will change it back to Automatic. And since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and start up my agent by clicking on Start. Once it's started up, I hit Apply, OK. I can now close my window for the Windows services and open up my SIF agent. Notice that my zone is already registered again. The next step in the process is to delete the event queue. To do this, you're going to go to Tools, Event Queue Viewer, click on Outbound Queue. When possible, if there are messages, you would select the Delete All button. Now that I've completed that, the next step is to change the school year. To do this, you go to File, and again to Agent Settings. On the left-hand side, select School Year, and change the school year to the appropriate school year range, and click Close. The next step is to enable event reporting. This is also found in the same location as we were last. File, Agent Settings, SIF Messaging on the left-hand side, and Enable Event Reporting. Go ahead and close. The last step is to restart the agent. Again, you would go to File, Shut Down Agent, and go through the process to restart the agent. Once you've restarted the agent, you've completed the process for the New Year school rollover.
If you find that you are completely stuck, there are resources available to you. Contact the Data Solutions Support Group at Pearson. You can also log a case with our support team from our Customer Support Center website found at www.pearsondatasolutions.com. You can call us at 877-790-1261, option 2, or email us support@pearsondatasolutions.com. Thank you for joining me on this podcast. Good luck with your New Year rollover process.